Hi everyone, welcome to the third episode of Bagels and Bears. My name is Ramsey and I'm joined today by Miranda, one of the members of the volleyball team. If you would introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about what you do on campus.
Hi, my name is Miranda. I'm a senior on the volleyball team. I'm a middle blocker and I'm a neuroscience major, chemistry minor, and yeah.
Great. Well, I know that you were away last spring. Would you tell us where you were, a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, so last semester I was in Copenhagen in Denmark, and it was so much fun. Very cold, a lot colder than I was expecting, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from San Francisco, California, West Coast, Best Coast. But yeah, I don't experience seasons back home, and so it was definitely a change. And I got there in the peak of winter, but I got a nice little coat and was super warm. But yeah, my core course was psychopharmacology, so drugs in the brain, specifically antipsychotics and stuff like that. It was super cool, and I made friends with a lot of the locals, so I kind of got to do stuff outside of the program that was kind of catered towards American college students. And so yeah, I got to explore so many places in Europe, and that was my first time really leaving the country and exploring. So yeah, so much fun.
Other than the school life, what was your favorite thing about living there? The culture, or was it the people, food?
Let me think. I would say the food. Mm-hmm. I became a big bread and butter fan out there.
Yeah.
I feel they eat a lot of dairy, and they make really good pastries. I'm sure we're familiar with Danishes. They're from
from
Denmark, and yeah, just the pastries are so good. I remember because a few of my teammates had gone to Denmark a year before me, and they told me to go to this one bakery that has these they're called cardamom buns.
Mm-hmm.
So think cinnamon bun, but a little bit spicier.
So
good, and I would lick my fingers, and it's from it's from the 1500s or something like that, so it's super old.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm drooling thinking about that pastry.
Well, hopefully you'll get to go back one day and have another one.
Yeah, hopefully.
So other than that, a really cool experience. I know you did an internship with USA Volleyball this summer. Would you mind telling us what your duties were? Where was it? What was it like? What are some of your main takeaways?
Yeah, so this summer I was working with USA Volleyball in Oklahoma. And I worked primarily with Dr. Bobby Moore of physical therapy. And it was really cool because we kind of crafted this internship that not only worked with USA Volleyball, but also with local hospitals and some of the local volleyball teams around there. And so it was really great to kind of branch out and discover the community there, and also kind of touch on what my interests are for after Smith. And so I'm on the pre-med track, and I've been really curious kind of about this one specialty called physiatry, which sounds made up, and if you Google it, it'll think it's a typo, but it's not. And basically what it is, it's rehabilitation medicine and physical medicine, and so it's more you can get a surgery and you can actually remove the problem, but getting the person back to their baseline and kind of improving quality of life, to me sounds the most rewarding. And so I kind of got to see a bit of that through not only the physical therapy side, but also in hospitals. And it was so much fun, and I had so much fun working with both the men and women's teams and the developmental camps. And yeah, it was truly awesome, and what an awesome summer.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool experience to kind of tie in with being an athlete, but then also knowing that there's other sides to the game, dealing with injuries. So it sounds like you really took a deep dive. That's really cool. So kind of coming back to Smith, so you guys I know are starting to round out your conference games. How has the season been so far? Or could you talk about last year, your NUMAC championship? I'd actually love to hear about that a little bit.
Yeah, so last year we won the NUMAC championship. It was amazing. I swear, especially I think a lot of it was thanks to the fans that came out too, because we had buses of students and faculty coming to MIT. And I think having that kind of support from the community in their in MIT's home gym really kind of shook them, and it was truly amazing. And so yeah, that's that will forever be one of my greatest memories of this program. And just thinking about it just
makes you excited.
It makes me so excited. And yeah, it was truly special. I mean, Springfield and MIT wanted it, but we just wanted it more. And I think just digging in and finding that grit and kind of sticking in it, even in those hard moments, truly like got us where we needed to be.
Yeah, that's really great. I know the Smith community shows up for all the sports games, so I'm just like really glad that like that had such a good impact on you guys and like pushed you to success. It was really exciting for you last year. So as you're like kind of coming like to your last couple weeks of your season, 3, 4, I don't know how many. Sorry. What have you kind of been your favorite, other than the NUMAC championship, memories of like this season? What are some special points for you?
Let me think about that. I think one of my favorite moments is kind of like, I mean, when you're on like a team sport, it's kind of like hard to kind of get everyone to lock in at the same time. But like when those moments do happen, it's truly magical. Like I think one of my favorite moments was like, I think it was a conference record. I don't know exactly, but like we beat Clark 25 to 3, which is like insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think we were all just like, everyone was like, all cylinders were firing, and it was just truly awesome to like have everyone like lock in and just be present in that moment. And I think like the further we go into season, the more like moments we've been starting to have of that, and I think like that'll truly help us get us where we want to be.
That's really great to hear that that's happening for you guys. That's awesome. All right, well, one last question for you with Senda. If you were Senda the Bear, what would be your favorite pair of shoes to wear?
If I was Senda the Bear, I would probably wear some really cool cowboy boots, something like this.
Oh, like these?
Yeah, also in Oklahoma, inspired by my internship. Shout out Dr. Bobby Moore for the recommendation on where to get boots.
Awesome, those are awesome. Senda would look good in those, I know that for sure. Well, thank you for joining us today. We look forward to watching the rest of your games this season. Again, with Bagels and Bears, sponsored by L&L Deli here in Northampton, Mass. Thank you for joining in.